Hey man, can you close those blinds? I'm getting a lot of glare.
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
Oh, so dude, I just watched Zack Snyder's Justice League, and he uses like a ton of slow-mo.
Okay.
And ever since, I've been just looking to try to find different opportunities to put slow-mo into my own life.
Slow-mo opportunities.
Yeah, dude. I mean, dude, it's so badass. And I think it'd be so cool to kind of incorporate them into our Bros Know Best videos.
Dude, there's nothing badass about what we do.
I mean, come on, man. It's a little badass.
We film movie reviews in a basement. There's not much that is less badass than that.
Oh, okay, dude. Follow me here. Okay?
Oh god. Here we go again.
Ready? Ask me for the crackers.
I don't want to do it.
Come on. Ask me for them.
Can I have the crackers?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, man. How do you think you look?
I don't know, man. Kind of like Batman or, Ben Affleck.
No, neither one of those guys.
Oh, like Jason Momoa or something.
But you're not, right? You're not.
But, dude, I mean, I got long hair and a beard. I'm kind of Jason
No,
Momoa, dude.
no, definitely not. Definitely not. I mean, look, dude, I appreciate your creative energy. I like it. I admire it. I just think we need to take it and funnel it in a completely different direction. Now I'm gonna go grab my shoes. Do you want to go get something to eat?
Yeah.
All right. Jesus Christ.
Suck it, Joss Whedon. Now, I know some of you might be like, whoa, Jory, it's a little aggressive telling this man to come meet your grundle. But before we get into the meat and taters of this video, I wanted to provide a little backstory of 1, why that's warranted, and 2, why this movie is such a big deal. The year was 2017. Everybody was feeling bad and bougie, fidget spinning their problems away while staring at the sun. This cave troll still had a job, and somebody told Kendall Jenner that this was a good idea. So Zack Snyder, the visionary director behind movies like 300, Watchmen, Sucker Punch, was brought on to kickstart the DC universe. He directed the first Superman, Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, and was set to helm the Justice League. But due to a tragic family emergency, he had to step down, and at the time of his departure had already filmed 4 hours worth of content. But due to deadlines and time constraints, Warner Brothers brought in a second director to finish out the job. Enter Joss Whedon. Now, Joss Whedon is the mind behind the first 2 Avengers movies, Firefly, Serenity, and a couple other things I can't remember. Now, in all seriousness, I'm not going to bash on Joss Whedon this entire time because he is very talented and he has done some great movies. Now, what we have here is just a clash of artistic visions that never should have happened in the first place. Now, when Joss Whedon came in, he took a 4-hour movie, chopped it down to 2 hours, reshot over half of that, and then sidelined some of these great characters and devolved them to nothing but comic relief. And the end result that we as the audience got to witness was the complete bastardization of the entire universe that Zack Snyder created. Now, this led to the social media movement called #ReleaseTheSnyderCut, and it received so much traction that Warner Brothers gave Zack Snyder the green light to release his 4-hour-long director's cut for you, for free, on HBO Max. I mean, how awesome is that? the masses, created such a ruckus that the behemoth that is Warner Brothers said, fine, we'll give it to you.
He's never fought us. Not us united.
And thank the heavens that they did.
Now back to your regularly scheduled meat and taters. Now, Justice League received mediocre to underwhelming reviews at best, while Zack Snyder's Justice League is being praised by both critics and fans alike. Now, the director's cut was able to flesh out so much more character development, and as a 4-hour movie, it should have. It gives us such a better insight into the Flash and Cyborg as characters and their backstories. Snyder actually gives these guys purpose and doesn't just write them off as the quirky guy who has these funny little one-liners and the broody Phantom of the Opera types. Like, we get it, dude, your parents died. Join the club. Now, that being said, Cyborg still has some lines that I do not really like, and the Flash still cracks jokes, they just don't feel so out of place in the universe Snyder created him in. Which brings us to our next point, the villain, Steppenwolf. In the Snyder Cut, we actually got to see the character of Steppenwolf as originally imagined by Zack Snyder. Now, for whatever reason, Joss Whedon felt the need to do a complete character redesign. Now, I don't know how to fight, and I'd probably lose most of them. I think I'd keep him busy. Whereas this nightmare would Joss my Whedon before I'd ever have a chance to Zack his Snyder. Aside from the character design, Snyder also gives him a motivation, and wow, is it amazing what actually giving your villain motivation can do for your movie. In Joss Whedon's version, we have absolutely no idea why Steppenwolf is attacking Earth, other than the mere fact of, I'm bad, watch me do bad guy things. But in the Snyder Cut, you actually understand why he's attacking Earth, and a lot of that has to do with the inclusion of Darkseid. After previously betraying Darkseid, Steppenwolf is systematically trying to earn back the favor of his surrogate bad guy father, his bad dad. His baddie daddy, if you will.
Now, for all you comic book purists out there that are about to say, no way, no, Steppenwolf is actually his uncle. We know. Let us say baddie daddy.
Now, somewhere between the Snyder Cut and Joss Whedon's final product, we lost a very crucial element of the Justice League, and that is the Justice League. They're a league for justice. In this cut, we finally see them operate as a team, doing cool shit together, each member bringing their own individual strengths to the table that the other ones don't, each member fulfilling a very specific role, and Snyder showcases that. Whereas previously, Whedon created a movie about Batman and Superman. Oh, and this guy's kind of fast. And this one talks to fish. Oh, and Wonder Woman's still hot. Now, Zack Snyder is known for making visually stunning movies. Now, after seeing Snyder Cut, I was able to realize that all the scenes I liked in Whedon's version were all the scenes that Snyder directed, and how seemingly needless it was for Whedon to reshoot scenes that were just fine, if not better to begin with.
Now, 4 hours might seem like a lot to consume, but when you're watching the movie, it really doesn't feel that way at all. And let's be honest, we're not going to pretend like we haven't spent 8 hours sitting on the couch binge-watching an entire season of something while we questioned our own existence. Some might call that 4-hour runtime a bit of a negative, but not us. We actually view it more as a positive, because you get to see the full fleshed out version of the filmmaker's vision. The full fleshed out version of the filmmaker's vision. Rather than some Frankenstein botch job as a result of studio interference. Now, as to what comes next for the Snyderverse remains to be seen, because at the time of recording this video, Warner Brothers has said that they have no interest in continuing that storyline. But as we learned earlier, the audience is all the power, and if we knock loud enough, Warner Brothers will be forced to open the door, because money talks, baby. Even if this is the last entry in Zack Snyder's Justice League journal, it was a damn good one, and we enjoyed every minute of it. It was a hell of a ride that got us here. So Zack Snyder's Justice League, I'll give you an 8.7 out of 10. Would have been a 9, but Jesse Eisenberg. And that does it for another episode of Bros Know Best. So tell us what you thought down in the comments, leave a like, and as always, thanks Mom for watching. We'll see you next time.